Set to go. Race number 2, there's the light, they're racing. Rock and Roll Yankee began well, moving forward as Ned's Beach and out deeper. Winston Alexander, Baz is going forward as well. So a line of 4 into the first turn. Rock and Roll Yankee holding the inside for now. Baz now going back to the tail, and Winston Alexander moving up on the outside to apply some pressure on Rock and Roll Yankee. In behind those, Zangy Girl gets onto the leader's back, and a lovely spot for her. 5 away then, Ned's Beach, along with What an Optimist and Baz at the tail end of the field. A mile to go. Just a reminder, we'll have no times during the run tonight here at Port Pirie, and Rock and Roll Yankee is the leader by 3 metres over Winston Alexander on the outside. Zangy Girl behind the leader, ready to pounce. 3 back is Ned's Beach. What an Optimist in the 1-1, and Baz at the tail end of the field. So they head up towards the turn with 1,300 metres to run. Rock and Roll Yankee the leader for Bernadette Page. Opened up at $5 this morning, was backed into $3.50 on the tab fix market. Up on the outside, punching the breeze is Winston Alexander. Zangy Girl behind the leader. She was $2.20 into $1.95 late. Maintaining the 1-1, What an Optimist, who was $2.60, drifting out to $3.40. 3 back along the inside is Ned's Beach, and into his out of there, the roughy Baz. So they have 1 lap to go. Rock and Roll Yankee trying to drop anchor out on top here. Winston Alexander right alongside. They're level pegging. On the inside, Zangy Girl, and maintaining the 1-1 still is What an Optimist, and Ned's Beach is covered up by Baz. They enter the back, and they have about 700 metres to go here. Rock and Roll Yankee and Winston Alexander side by side. Zangy Girl covered up by What an Optimist. Ned's Beach on the inside of Baz. No change in the order as they speed things up down the back. Rock and Roll Yankee away by a neck over Winston Alexander. Zangy Girl on the inside. In behind those, What an Optimist trying to run on. Baz and Ned's Beach at the tail end of the field. Up to the turn, still no change in the order here. With 300 metres to go, Rock and Roll Yankee shook off Winston Alexander and opened up by 2 metres. One Optimist making ground around the outside, and Zangy Girl waiting for the sprint lane passage. On top, Rock and Roll Yankee. Zangy Girl now gets into the clear. What an Optimist out deeper. Winston Alexander is gone. Baz running on. Zangy Girl sprinting up the inside, pounces on the lead over What an Optimist, and Zangy Girl beats home What an Optimist, Rock and Roll Yankee, and Baz will just grab 4th on the outside in front of Ned's Beach and Winston Alexander. After race 2, Zangy Girl number 2, your winner. Michael A. Smith for Martin Schrader, and B.L. Smith number 2, the winner of race number 2. We stand by for further numbers. Just our semaphore board not working here tonight, so we will stand by for further details on race number 2. So the interim numbers will be 2, 4, 1, 6. Interim numbers 2, 4, 1, 6. Zangy Girl, the winner, bakes home the 4, What an Optimist, Wang Hill for Reese Moore. Third, the 1, Rock and Roll Yankee, Bernadette Page for Robin Maguire. And 4th, number 6, Baz, Kevin Wiegenbach for Daniel Tucker. Interim numbers 2, 4, 1, 6. Lead time 30.2. Quarters 31.8, 32.4, 28.5, and 28.4. Halves were 64.2 and 56.9. Overall was 232.5. And the last mile in 21.1. 21.1 for the last mile. We don't have a mile rate there. No mile rate at this stage on race number 2 from Port Pirie. Interim numbers 2, 4, 1, 6. After the second. Mile rate was 159.7, 159.7 for the mile rate.